Thank you for joining us. I'm Naiva Reynoso. This week, how one organization is taking care of the community with computer tablets for the school year. And we'll tell you about a generous donation of personal protective equipment. But first, as temperatures rise across Southern California, the Department of Parks and Recreation is making sure kids of all ages have a safe place to cool off and splash around this summer.
The county this year, instead of having like an open concept for the splash pad, we have different protocols that we have to follow. So we're going to restrict the amount of people coming into the splash pad so that we are at a safe occupancy level. We have monitors at the splash pads to make sure that we enforce the rules for the safe occupancy level. And we have maintenance protocols that we have to follow so that we can have the splash pad regularly maintained and make sure that the chemical levels are at a safe level for the public.
Coming out today, I feel pretty good that there's some protocol to limit people and keep it safe for the kids.
We have currently 17 splash pads around the county of Los Angeles, from South Los Angeles, East Los Angeles, San Gabriel Valley, and the High Desert. The splash pads are open to the public. They are free. They are open from Tuesday through Saturday from 10:30 to 6:30. And if you want more information, you could go to www.parks.lacounty.gov.
Construction continues for the future home of LA County's Department of Mental Health and Workforce Development and Community Services. The Vermont Corridor project in Koreatown will provide a lifeline for county residents.
Well, we're here at the mental health headquarters for the County of Los Angeles in the making. This is a major accomplishment for the County of Los Angeles. Proud it's right here at 6th and Vermont. We call it the Vermont Corridor Project. It includes affordable housing, it includes recreational opportunities for seniors and youth. It celebrates workforce development that will be headquartered here. This is a monument to the progress that we are making in terms of revitalizing communities. It means thousands of employees will be working here on a permanent basis, and that then will feed the environment with restaurants and other business opportunities.
As a sound electrician, I do the Wi-Fi connections, we do the data, also the security doors, readers, and cameras. I think it's a wonderful thing for them to be able to hire people straight from my local community. It feels amazing to be able to say I contributed to the community and that it's been a blast just to see how things go up. Wonderful and beautiful that can serve the community.
One of the largest mental health providers in Los Angeles County. The department invested its resources wisely, as I see it. I mean, they not only made this their headquarters, but they also built it to have services in this location. The department needs a big prominence across the county, you know, and so this building reflects that. It really symbolizes the important role that mental health service has to have in a public system of care.
LA County continues to operate a number of community-based services for those in the county who have been impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Supervisor Hilda Solis joined volunteers at the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank at a food giveaway for families in need.
The message that I have for the families that are coming through today is that there is hope, there is esperanza, and there is also a willingness on the part of the county to work with our city, with our partners, to help give back.
El Monte is a city that has many needs, and right now, one of the needs is securing food for our families.
Here today, you have about 4,000 food kits. about 80 pounds of food. Most of the food is donated. It's fresh produce, it's meat, it's dairy items, and with the partnership with Supervisor Solis and the LA County, there's also purchased food here.
Boxes of meals that will be given to families that are right now going through COVID-19 that may not have a job or may have some issues with food insecurity.
A lot of people are without, for example, my sister, her job's not working right now, so it's very helpful.
But it's a real blessing to be able to see so many people getting help and doing it even during the pandemic.
Okay, here are some resources from the county.
You can go covid19.lacounty and also call 211. And they have different speakers that speak different languages, so you should be able to get as much support as necessary. So please be encouraged and tell your friends.
Supervisor Solis also joined forces with Amazon to hand out computer tablets to students for the upcoming school year. Take a look.
This is something that is very dear to me because learning and information are power. The digital divide is real. 1 in 4 families with school-age children in LA County lack technology resources.
When the COVID-19 pandemic got started, the Internal Services Department predicted that there would be some challenges with remote access, and particularly in a lot of the local communities. So we reached out to Amazon to see if they'd be amenable to maybe providing some type of support services.
We were able to donate actually a total of 2,000 tablets, Fire 7 tablets, to the county. And 1,000 of them made their way to Supervisor Hilda Solis's Special District 1.
These tablets are going to be distributed to different levels of education and age groups.
That's going to be your computer. You could work at home and do fun things, and you can learn.
And now with our children being at home, that digital divide, we have to bridge it. We have to make sure that our children make it over to the next grade, that they don't somehow fall behind in their learning.
All right, let's give her a big round of applause. Another science.
I'm so grateful I got this tablet, and when I get home, I'm gonna probably explore the world with it, and I'll search up a bunch of history stuff.
Thank you, Amazon.
A new day for dance is about to begin for future dance stars at the Debbie Allen Dance Academy. Here's more.
Today is the beginning of a whole new era for the performing arts and arts education in Los Angeles and across the country.
I love the arts. This is a huge installment in terms of what can happen right here in this community, and it's going to be such an asset to so many people until there's no way to deny it.
A seeding ground, an oasis for thousands of young people, for elders, for people who are incapacitated with illness, for people who are creative, for a new middle school, for so many things. So this is going to be a great beginning for our whole community.
I told you I was going to be with you.
You did, and
I meant it. I'm looking forward to this, and I tell you, I really like groundbreakings, but I love grand openings. I can't wait.
And this is going to open in a year, and we're going to be in the studio, so be on the lookout.
Public-private partnerships have been pivotal in fighting the coronavirus, especially when it comes to increasing personal protective equipment stockpiles. Korean airliner Air Premia just handed off a large PPE donation to Supervisor Mark Ridley Thomas on behalf of the county.
We're glad to be here today with the Martin Luther King Jr. Community Foundation, as well as a nonprofit community-based health clinic in South Los Angeles. And we have this fabulous donation of this PPEs, and we are just as proud as we can be to be here with them today. This is how Los Angeles works. We support each other. And so here we are in Koreatown, reaching all the way into southeast Los Angeles and saying, you matter, we care, we have the resources, we're going to collaborate. So this is a wonderful way to express what happens in the context of Los Angeles, and I'm proud to be associated with it.
This new airline company. They want the serve from the next year from LA to Korea. So as a part of their advertising, they are willing to donate all the medical supplies. Their mother company owns the factory supplying all the medical for the corona cases. So they ask to find the best place. So I think it's the county hospital is the best. So I talked to the other supervisor, MRT, then she's willing to take this one. So this reason that we just came together. Pretty soon they'll send mask. There's a professional mask for hospital use. They promised to send 10,000 pieces again. So we are doing keep helping our county hospital for the public health.
We are a federally qualified health center. We're a safety net for the underserved communities in Los Angeles. We have 9 clinics, and we've been actively testing for COVID-19 for the last three and a half months. We're now approaching 3,000. As you know, there's been a shortage of PPEs, and we're so grateful and thankful that the Premier Airline has stepped up, contacted Supervisor Ridley Thomas's office, and has helped us with these PPEs so that our workers could be safe. So we're extremely grateful and thankful for the receipt of these suits today. As we say, consumida.
LA County Fire's Air Operations Team stand ready to mount a rescue mission at a moment's notice. Meet one of the firefighters behind the operation.
My name is Johnny Gray III. I am a firefighter paramedic, and I work for LA County Fire Department in the Air Operations Section. Here at Air Ops on the helicopter, we do have the same ALS equipment, which is advanced life support equipment, and we can use our paramedic skills in areas that are very remote and very hard to get to. So our days consist mostly of fires, trauma calls, hoist rescues, swift water rescues. It is so cool that we get to do all these multifaceted, dynamic rescues as one unit. There's only 18 of us that can do this in all of LA County. The COVID pandemic has affected us in such a way that we have to take way more precaution. So we put masks on the whole entire crew. We put masks on every single patient that we fly. And we also decon before and after we have a patient. So I think it's important that the citizens of Los Angeles County know that they have resources that can be there in their worst time of need.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on LA County Close Up.